It's not paranoia. It's not necessarily pandemonium. But hell is going to be unleashed and chaos will reign. This is Ring of Honor brings to you Mayhem and Mass Hysteria. Hello everybody. Now I'm just a simple man, and my name is Noah Foster, and welcome to this simple predictions video on Ring of Honor's next two up-and-coming shows. A TV taping, I might add, and a Ring of Honor tour show, both of which are going to play off each other as we head towards Summer Supercard. Excuse me. Mayhem and Mass Hysteria. So with that, let's just get right into what we know about these cards. So Mayhem right now, we got 4 matches lined up, and it looks like a stellar card here. Let's start off with the World Championship match, Ring of Honor World Championship match between Jay Lethal, the former World Champion, and the current one, Matt Taven. So this goes all the way back, of course, to really Ring of Honor's 75th anniversary, where these men went 60 minutes, and then they went to G1 Supercard, where Matt Taven finally ascended, a purple ladder nonetheless, and became Ring of Honor World Champion. Since then, he has successful title defenses against the likes of Indeniable Defy, against Flip Gordon, Mark Haskins. He's faced PCO, and he's even faced, most recently, Jeff Cobb. He's been a fighting champion, to his credit, a lot without the Kingdom, except for the whole PCO thing, but I digress. And then you got Jay Lethal here, who's really coming off kind of a rough spot here, but is owed a rematch, so here it is. Because he recently just lost a best 3 series against Kenny King with an inverted assist from Amy Rose, who I still think doesn't know exactly what she did. But with that being said, I am going to say that Matt Taven retains here because it looks like we're setting up for his next challenger already, regardless of winner, Alex Shelley. I think Alex Shelley versus Matt Taven is more likely to happen here. So I'm going to go with Matt Taven retaining, because I have a funny feeling there's going to be one man not far behind that could cause this, and I'm not talking about the Kingdom either. Talk about Kenny King, who says he will be at Manhattan Mayhem and has a lot to say, because technically he is a championship rematch because he won the Auto Rumble back at G1 Supercard. He hasn't cashed in on it though, so really, who's at fault here? Just saying. Moving on from there, we got a bit of a grudge match and a rematch for those of you that watch Best of the Super Juniors 26 between the former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion Dragon Lee versus the Octopus Jonathan Gresham. Jonathan Gresham also coming off recently from Ring of Honor Best in the World, a win over Silas Young in a pure rules match that necessarily wasn't pure in favor. Will he resort to some of those tactics against Dragon Lee here? I'm not sure. Plus, Dragon Lee got the better of him over in New Japan. Obviously, Jonathan Gresham wants to win here. So with that, I am actually going to say that Jonathan Gresham slowly descends into Silas Young type match mechanics and picks up the win. Cheaply. But I'm going to say the Octopus wins here. Following that, we go into what a heck of an 8-man tag. 4-on-4, it is Lifeblood, Bandito, Mark Haskins, Tracy Williams, and the newest member, PJ Black, versus Villain Enterprises, the NWA World Tag Team Champions, and the Ring of Honor 6-man Tag Team Champs. Love those new belts, by the way. It is PCO, Brody King, whoop, whoop, the Villain Marty Scurll, and the newest member, the Mercenary, the Intern, the Prospect, whatever you want to call him, Mr. Silent, to everybody's surprise, Flip Gordon. This match could go either way, but since Villain Enterprise has been established, they've been virtually unstoppable, and now they have Flip Gordon in their corner. Lifeblood, of course, trying to bring honor back to Ring of Honor. They're going to be out for some vengeance here when they first offered Flip Gordon the shirt, only for Marty Scurll to take a page out of Kenny Omega's book when Adam Cole, baby, was kicked out of Bullet Club and Marty Scurll was added. I thought it was a very nice take on introducing the newest member of Lifeblood at Ring of Honor Best in the World. Excuse me, Villain Enterprises. With that being said, I am a fan and I want to be hired by them, and I respect the hell out of them. I'm sorry, I'm going with Villain Enterprises for the win here, and I hope not wait to see them at freaking Summer Supercard live in Toronto. By the way, we are also supposed to finally find out who will face the NWA World Champion Nick Aldis for the 10 pounds of gold. Will it be Marty Scurll himself, or will it be somebody he will personally pick? I honestly have no clue. I feel like, though, because it's Toronto, I almost want to see him face PCO. But then again, I wouldn't mind seeing Marty Scurll as Nick Aldis live again. That Crockett Cup match was freaking amazing. Plus, Camille's back, too. With that being said, let's move on to what's sure to probably close the show and bring the house down. It is the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champs and the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, the Gorillas of Destiny, G.O.D. versus them boys, standing for versus the world, folks, the Briscoes. Two of the greatest tag teams in the world, Two teams no strangers to each other. Two teams I'm sure would incredible respect to one another, but also hate each other. They're going to tear the house down, and it's going to be a friggin' New York City street fight. No rules, no limitations, nothing's off the grid. Neither man's obviously not going to have another person in their corner. It's going to be just these four unleashing hell on each other. But with that being said, GOD, they're due to show up at Summer Supercard. They're already signed for it. So based off that premise alone, plus I know the Briscoes are going up against the NWA, including Colt Cabana and the NWA World Champion Nick Aldis, I am actually going to say that GOD once again retains here. I feel like they don't necessarily need to retain, but I just feel like it's in the books. I right now think GOD is the best tag team in the world. That's my personal opinion. So sorry, good brother Chris, but I'm going against them boys in this counter, hoping to see them boys in action at Summer Supercard against these guys again, because I don't see GOD losing these titles. They got a death grip on tag team wrestling across two promotions now, and I don't see it stopping anytime soon. I'm going with GOD retains here. Now, before I get into the next show, and shout out to Ring of Honor for this news, I do want to break something. Ring of Honor has a very unique dynamic and setup when it comes to their pay-per-views, live tours, and TV shows. They don't necessarily show you everything, but they already tape stuff in advance. So, according to what I read recently, Honor Club members will get the maximum experience as they now will offer live streaming from all their international TV tapings, which means Mayhem is not only going to give us those matches I just discussed, but we're also going to get more matches as well. We get 6 matches total streaming live from the Manhattan Center Hammerstein Ballroom. I hope they sold out pretty well too. It's going to include, let's see here. I got to read this because I'm actually curious here. Yes, see here. Fans will get 4 additional matches taped exclusively, including a Women of Honor World Title match between Kelly Klein and Carissa Rivera. I'm already going to say Kelly Klein retains. And other matches that will be getting live. Basically, we're going to get everything I said live. So, also, 2 more. Here we go. We're also going to get Roos versus TK O'Brien. Roos is still undefeated. TK O'Brien representing the Kingdom. That Kingdom come. I'm just going to say Roos wins that here. And we're going to get a triple threat match between the Bouncers, the Soldiers of Savagery, and Coast to Coast. I'm going to go with the Soldiers of Savagery because it's New York. It's Bully Ray's turf. I don't think Bully Ray is going to be too far behind. So again, we're going to get more matches on All Club, and I look forward to watching them. If not tonight, necessarily tomorrow when I come home from church, because it is 100 degrees and I am tired. So with that's just a simple rundown of tonight's event. Let's go ahead and run into tomorrow's event called Mass Hysteria, which is a Ring of Honor live tour show that's taking place in Lowell, Massachusetts. So let's go ahead and run down the card here. So first off, we have Dragon Lee versus Kenny King. Now, clearly Kenny King, he's going to be out here to prove a point. King is coming off a huge win from Best in the World, but Lee is undoubtedly here to prove something to himself in singles competition after coming up short against Dalton Castle at Ring of Honor Best of the World. One of my favorite matches from that show. Ring of Honor Best of the World was a good pay-per-view overall. I just wish it had better sales. Anyway, Lee teamed up with his brother Bruce against the Briscoes in a match that tore the house down. It's going to be a grudge match. I'm sure Kenny King's going to be out here to prove a point. I don't think the King's going to become involved. I don't think Amy Rose is going to be involved. With that, I'm going to say, because he already got a championship match coming at some point or another, I'm just going to say that Dragon Lee picks up the win here. Moving on from there, we have a 6-man tag between the Kingdom, if he's still world champ, Matt Taven, which I think he will be, and his running mate TK O'Brien and the Fear Machine, or whatever they call him, Vinny Marcellia versus Alex Shelley, Jay Lethal, Jonathan Gresham. 3 of Ring of Honor's finest. Well, 4 technically, because Matt Taven's been there forever. All 6 of these men have actually been really incredible. But the Kingdom, they're going to pull out shenanigans. But I feel like here I'm going to give it to the faces, especially because I know Alex Shelley will be in action at Summer Supercard. I am going to go with Alex Shelley, Jay Lethal, and Jonathan Gresham for the win. Moving on from there, we have PJ Black versus Silas Young. This is going to be an interesting affair because, you know, Silas Young, the last from Wrestling, coming off a loss from Jonathan Gresham. This won't be pure rules either. And PJ Black, who's really redefined himself in Ring of Honor. But he's also been teaming up recently with Lifeblood a lot too. Bringing the strong fight. And both men have championship ambitions. So, obviously, wins and losses matter. It's going to move one of them close to the top picture, I'm sure. Surprised Rios hasn't been mentioned in the top picture. He's still undefeated in singles actions, folks. At time of recording. But with that, I'm actually going to say PJ Black picks up the win here in this match. And it should be a nice little affair. But I feel like Silas Young, he's going to lose his stuff. Being PG here. Alright, next let's get into the more serious matches on the card. We got some title matches here and grudge matches. Let's talk about the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Championships. It is, of course, Lifeblood. PJ Black, Tracy Williams, and Bandito versus PCO, whoop whoop, Marty Scurll, and Brody King, the current Ring of Honor 6-Man Tag Team Champions. Again, I just don't see Villain Enterprises losing these titles yet. They own Ring of Honor virtually. Only thing that's missing is Marty Scurll being a heavyweight champion. Whether it's NWA or World, I hope it actually happens. I would love to see one of those actually happen live at Summer Supercard. But with that being said, I'm sure Peter Black will be far behind. I'm sure Flip Gordon won't be far behind either. And I see this resulting in a grudge match between those two one-on-one. I can see that being set up for Summer Supercard. I am actually going to go with Villain Enterprises retains, especially because they got brand new belts, and I love those belts. Moving on from there, we go into Ring of Honor World Television Championship match between Eli Isom and Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor, a man that really feels like a lot of people didn't believe in him per se. But he's a man that believes his own hype and backs it up and has been an incredible Ring of Honor World TV Champion. Coming off an incredible win against Bandito at Ring of Honor, Best in the World, and Eli Isom representing, of course, Shinobi Shadow Squad. He is a great up-and-comer out of the Ring of Honor dojo and actually owns a pinfall victory over Shane Taylor. And this goes all the way back to really last year. Again, they look at how far a person comes. But Shane Taylor, breakout star, out of Cleveland, Ohio. Some of the stomping grounds of my favorite wrestlers and some good people I know. And also, I don't know, this match is going to be odd. I mean, Shane Taylor's sure going to probably make him his next victim and prove that his victory was no fluke by defeating the ultra-talented Bandito. Because some people still think his previous victory as champ was a fluke. I honestly don't think I can say that. So will we get an upset or will we get a retention? That is the question. I'm going to say Shane Taylor actually retains. It's really difficult for me to see a lot of title changes in Ring of Honor, especially during like these tour shows. I feel like if a title change is going to happen, it's more likely going to happen on pay-per-view. And both these shows I'm discussing right now is not pay-per-view, per se. I'm not sure when the next pay-per-view is, actually. But with that being said, I'm going with Shane Taylor retains, which leads us to what I'm calling the last match, which I'm sure is going to tear the house down, go longer than 17 seconds, really go the distance. Mr. Tranquilo, the founder of the original, Los Ingobernables, versus the Black Peacock, I'm calling him now, Dalton Castle. And this goes all the way back, of course, to G1 Supercard, with Dalton Castle blamed his boys for his loss, and Roos beat him in 17 seconds. Dalton Castle then has redefined himself, redefined his ring style, no longer is with the boys, and is coming off a huge win over his brother, Roos's brother, Dragon Lee, in the opening of Ring of Honor Best in the World, using Roos's own move, adding insult to injury. Now, Roos is a guy that's very tranquilo, so it's not like he visibly shows you anger. But, you know, you mess with the bull, you get the horns, Dalton Castle, you really have poked at Roos. And now he is infuriated that he's been targeting his family, instead of coming at him directly. So, clearly, this is going to be a match about revenge, vendetta. But Dalton Castle, he wants to prove that I can beat Roos and I'm worthy of becoming, once again, Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. But with that, Roos, still undefeated in singles action, is due for a title shot, without a doubt. I wouldn't mind seeing him face Jay Lethal for the title. But with that being said, as far as this match goes, and I want to see how much farther Dalton Castle descends into madness or really tries to go again after Roos from here, or next, whoever he goes after next, I'm going to say that Roos wins this match. So, those are my super predictions for Ring of Honor's next two up-and-coming shows, Mayhem tonight and Hysteria tomorrow, and I intend, of course, on watching both, as well as watching G1 Supercard, so thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell, let me know your predictions in the comments down below, and if you want to know more about me, know this. I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. So if you want to talk to me and talk anything wrestling, look me up on Twitter at InFoster1916 or NoDQ.com/No. It takes you to my Twitter page. Or follow my Simple YouTube channel here for more simple takes, predictions, previews, and indie views on all things wrestling, primarily outside WWE, because all the WWE stuff I save for NoDQ, and I'll segue to that later. So if you want to know more and talk to me more about AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, Independent Wrestling, support independent wrestling, folks, like promotions in the UK, Australia, you name it, because currently right now I'm looking at Defiant Wrestling and Stardom World. Stay tuned, I'll be doing an interview soon on that as well when I learn more about the people, the wrestlers in this promotion, the factions, and the up-and-coming of this promotion too. Viceland helped me out a lot with their documentary. And also look at the heart of my channel, 2 Fight Live Matters, where I respect, talk about, discuss, and review 205 Live, as well as look at just cruiserweight wrestling, junior heavyweight wrestling, and wrestlers in the 205 Live in general, because that's what 205 Live matters, because those wrestlers sometimes can outdo a heavyweight. Simple as that. And of course, support NoDQ. They're the reason I'm in YouTube. Buy a shirt, nodq.com/shirts. Follow them on our social media platforms for the latest in wrestling news, WWE and beyond. And go look at our playlist on Spotify. Hashtag #NoDQ over 5,000 songs. Go make a friend, make an enemy, or troll virtue. Your comments and opinions matter. Go to the official site. There's a comment section and everything. Polls, memes, columns, gifs, reviews, sexy female pics, you name it, it's there, it's wrestling. Primarily WWE, but it's branching out into other stuff. And of course, if you haven't already, please check out my Facebook group, hashtag 205 Matters, where we further discuss and respect cruiserweight wrestling in general, across all promotions, then, now, forever. And as always, as I like to close, support your wrestling outlets with big and small, and let's keep growing this incredible, diverse, unique wrestling community together. Simple as that. With that, thank you all for tuning in, thank you all for watching, thank you all for listening. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that bell for the next video. And I hope to see you all in Toronto, where I will be seeing Summer Supercard Live. Can't wait to see G.O.D. and Kelly Klein and Villain Enterprises and more in action, Nick Aldis included. I'll also be seeing SummerSlam Live and NXT Toronto 2, TakeOver Toronto 2 Live as well. Join the NoDQ Live meetup also on that Sunday before SummerSlam as well. Love to meet you and talk to you. And like I said, until the next video, thanks for watching. Enjoy life, enjoy wrestling, stay cool. It's over 100 degrees here, that's why I went pretty fast. And until the next video, which will probably be a G1 retrospective, if not tomorrow night, maybe Monday, I hope you all have a wonderful day.